Hey Nora, are you reading my message? Don't ignore me.
Hi, Ella. I've told you many times, private texts are prohibited during working hours.
What are you talking about? You're a big jerk. It's okay because we're family. Anyway, I heard you're going on a business trip today.
Yes, I am. I told you this morning, didn't I? It's an overnight stay, so I'll be back tomorrow.
Of course you'll be back tomorrow. I feel sorry for Luke, coming home tired from work and his wife not being home. You've been married for 20 years now, so why don't you quit your job and dedicate to your family?
Are you talking about that again? Can you please stop that kind of text during working hours? Every time I have a break, I end up replying to you, so I can't really take a break. We can talk after work since we're living in the same house. I'm on the move, so I have to leave now. Please don't text me while I'm at work.
That's why I'm telling you to get your butt out of work. It's not like you're making much money anyway. And even if you quit, the business will run without a problem. And besides, the reason I don't have my grandchild is because you keep working, don't you think? You wear high-heeled shoes all year round and keep your body cool in an air-conditioned office. Infertility is caused by your lack of self-control. So you should just quit your job.
I understand what you are saying, but if I quit my job, I wouldn't be able to have a decent life. If I quit my job now, I would be in trouble. Besides, it's not easy to quit a job.
Well, what are you saying? You still insist that you can't live on Luke's earnings?
We've had the same conversation over and over again, and yes, that's what I'm saying.
It can't be true. Oh my God. I really wonder why a woman like you came to my family. A wife is supposed to stay home and support her husband, right?
What? What era are you talking about?
Huh?
I've arrived at my client's office, so I have to go now.
Hey Nora, are you still at work?
Hey Luke, what is it?
I heard you said something terrible to my mom.
What kind of terrible things?
You said you don't want to deal with my mom, so you told her not to text you at work. I heard you said something bad to my mom for sticking up for me. She's your mother too, even if she's your mother-in-law. You need to take better care of her. Respect her more.
What the heck? I think she's twisting my words.
Huh?
She makes it sound like I'm the bad guy.
Huh? You know what? It can't be my mother's fault.
Yes, that's enough. I've had enough of it after 20 years of endurance.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Nothing. I need to get tomorrow's files ready if you don't mind. I have to go now.
Hey, we're not finished. Hi, Nora. Are you staying out today?
Hi, Ella. Overnight stay out? Well, yes, but it's a business trip.
Will you be back tomorrow?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
There's nothing wrong. You're not going to change your schedule, are you?
That's hard to say since it depends on the situation on the business trip. Maybe it'll extend a day or two. Why?
Nothing. Just checking.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Hey, Luke? What's going on? Please explain.
What are you mad at me for?
I just got home. The house is empty except for my personal stuff. Where's the furniture? Where are the dishes? What's going on? There are divorce papers in the living room. I don't understand.
It's just what you see. I'm divorcing you. I talked it over with my mom, and we decided to start living separately, so we moved out.
Did you do that on purpose? You know it's our 20th wedding anniversary, right?
Yes, I did. How does it feel to be handed a divorce on your wedding anniversary? You know, it would be easier to remember if we had our wedding anniversary and the anniversary of our divorce on the same day.
You're not making any sense. So you're saying that Ella agrees with the separation to divorce process?
That's what I meant.
Okay, I get it. But you'll still have to fulfill the necessary responsibilities that come with a divorce.
Responsibilities? Oh, you mean the divorce papers? I don't know why you're in such a hurry for, but I already filled out the divorce papers. All you have to do is fill them out, send them in, and that's it. I'm fulfilling my responsibility as your husband to fill out the divorce papers. You should check it before you start blaming someone else. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me ask you something.
What?
What are you going to do about your living expenses from now on?
Huh?
Your mother doesn't work. You're going to have to support her with your earnings. What do you think about that?
Of course I'm thinking about it. My mom and I have my father's inheritance, so it doesn't matter if you're not here.
I see, I understand. Are you sure you want to file for divorce?
Yes, I'm sure. Just get them out as soon as possible.
I'll think about it.
Good evening, Nora. Is it about time you went home? I'll make it clear. Please divorce Luke. You are no longer of any use to me.
First, Luke, and you're next.
What's next?
Just a few minutes ago, Luke texted me and told me about divorce and moving out.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then there's only one thing I can say. For me to have a grandchild as soon as possible. I think it's best for me to have you step aside quickly and have Luke get a new wife.
What? Grandchild? A new wife?
You heard from Luke, didn't you? Rachel is pregnant with Luke's baby, and she wants to marry him before the baby is born.
I see. I'd like to ask you one thing.
What?
What are your plans for living expenses from now on?
What?
If Luke divorces me, it means you can no longer rely on my earnings. Does Rachel work?
She got pregnant, so I made her leave her work so that she can be with us.
I see. So, the three of you, in a few months, the four of you, will be living on Luke's earnings alone.
Yes, that's right.
Are you sure you can handle it?
Of course we will be fine. After all, Luke's monthly income is double as yours. We will be able to live without any problems at all.
What? He doesn't make that much money.
What are you talking about? When you showed me your paycheck before, your salary was about $3,500 a month. I heard Luke earns double, so that means he earns $7,000 a month.
That's the opposite.
Opposite?
I make twice as much as he does.
What?
Let me put it in a simple way. It is correct that my salary is $3,500 per month. Luke earns about half of that. That's about $1,750 a month.
Huh?
We have lived under the same roof and you didn't notice? Your son graduated from high school, became a hairdresser, and changed jobs after he passed his 30th birthday. There is no way he could get such a high salary with no education and a new job in a different field.
But he said he was recruited.
He was fired from the hair salon where he worked because of his bad attitude. So he asked my relatives to hire him at their company. It's a small family-owned business, so they can't pay him a high salary. So you guys were living on my salary.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
He said he would tell you himself, so I kept out of the matter.
Huh? Wait a minute. If that's true, why would he divorce you? It doesn't sound like he thought this through.
According to the text from Luke just now, he boldly said he'll be fine because of the inheritance left by his father.
Huh? Inheritance? There's no such thing from the beginning.
I'm sure that's true. His father was a spendthrift. Anyway, why don't you have a thorough discussion with Luke? It seems that you two overestimate and depend on each other so much that you are catastrophically lacking in the essential discussions you need to have.
Nora, listen carefully. Me and my mom talked it over last night.
What? You must have been surprised at how much you misunderstood each other.
Shut up. Stop playing games.
So, what's the deal? You got something you want to say?
I'll tell you the only way to keep you from divorcing me. Give my mother $5,000 every month.
What? You know my salary. And why should I give it to her?
Because I know you're secretly making money in the stock market.
I'm in the stock market, but I don't make that much money.
I'll give you $300 as a monthly allowance. If you agree to these terms, we won't get divorced and I'll tell you where we moved.
I see.
If you want to be a family with me in the future, you're going to have to put up with me treating you like an ATM.
I can't. I'm going to live in Paris.
Huh? Paris?
My old boss is starting up a children's clothing brand in France. I was talking to him about my divorce, and he asked me if I wanted to go there and work with him.
What?
I thought this could be the biggest opportunity of my life, so I accepted the offer.
What?
He asked me if I was okay with coming to France as single, ready to live there permanently, and I said yes. The only time I come to the US is when I go back to my hometown on some occasions.
Don't tell me you already submitted the divorce papers.
I've already submitted the divorce papers. I submitted it to the city office this morning.
No way. They said I won't get my father's inheritance, which I was counting on. How am I supposed to live with my mom?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm going to charge you alimony for your infidelity.
Alimony? Huh? Why?
I'm sorry. I know you thought you were hiding it from me, but I've been aware of it for a long time and have been gathering evidence. And your mother inadvertently talked about your cheating partner, Rachel, on the text yesterday.
Oh my God.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you.
What the heck? There's more to it?
Do you remember we took a fertility test before, just the two of us?
Huh? What about it?
You didn't even ask for the results because you thought I'd have some abnormality anyway. You see, I wasn't the one with the abnormality.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You have azoospermia. That's why the baby in Rachel's belly isn't yours. I'm sorry for your loss.
What? You're lying, right?
Well, I've asked my lawyer for the rest.
Hey, Nora, wait a minute.
We are strangers now. Bye.
Wait, Nora! Hey, Nora, what's going on here? Please explain. Why did we get your mail at our new address when we didn't give you our address? What do you mean by content certified?
That house is your husband's parents' house, right?
Yes, it is. It was my husband's parents' house.
The name there is your husband's brother's name. You didn't know that? He said your husband and mother-in-law are living there without permission, and he complained to me.
What?
I told him what happened, and he agreed to cooperate with me until the matter is settled.
Settled?
I'm talking about the certified mail you received. Well, I'm going to charge Luke alimony for his infidelity, and I want him to pay it in one lump sum. That's what it says.
Alimony?
He cheated on me. I have the right to demand alimony. And by the way, Rachel has already paid it.
What?
She was lured by her husband's inheritance. She said she's not pregnant with Luke's child. And she'll leave him because she can't count on his inheritance.
The baby is not Luke's? Are you saying he lied?
Not all of them are lies, but it's not his child. It seems there was someone else in the relationship other than Luke, so...
Then my grandchild?
I don't think you're going to have one.
What? Nora, you can get back together with Luke. Sort things out. That's an order.
I don't want to. I'm going to Paris.
Paris?
Luke already knows about it. Are you not exchanging enough information again?
You don't have to tell me that.
It's too much trouble to talk to you again. Ask your son.
Nora,
Goodbye. Thank you for all your help the other day. I've come to a decision, so I'll accept your offer to go to Paris.
I'm glad I could be of help. We're still a fledgling brand, so it's going to be tough until we get on track. But I'm looking forward to working with you.
Yes, I'll do my best to make a fresh start. My life has changed rapidly in a short period of time. Now I'm rather busy with the procedures for going to Paris. My former boss and current employer, Jack, is back in the US temporarily, so we are spending time together. He proposed to me that he wants me to be his business partner for now, but eventually, he wants me to support him both at work and in private. I think I'm a bit naive, but I'm happy every day. Luke was laid off from my relative's company and is working as a day laborer to pay his alimony. Ella is doing cleaning work, which she is not used to, but she seems to be into a new religion and is participating in some kind of religious activities. I don't really care what happens to those two. I'm a stranger to them. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life in this new place.
Hey, why haven't I heard from you? You had tea with me today, didn't you?
Thank you so much for today, Mother-in-law. We had a great time.
We did, so you should thank me and tell me what you thought of it.
What?
Well, it's strange if I don't hear from you, isn't it?
It wasn't just the two of us at the tea party.
That's true. It wasn't just the two of us.
Everyone was so nice to me.
They were, weren't they? Because you are with me. And you're part of the family now.
Yes, I am. I'm so happy to have been introduced to your friends.
And remember that I'm important and you need to treat me that way. So you should be thanking me and treating me well. So remember to call me and thank me properly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're really showing your upbringing, aren't you? I know you don't understand unless I tell you, so I'm going to say it. I recommend expressing your gratitude in an easy-to-understand way.
Easy to understand?
Yes, easy to understand, visibly. See, you understand if I say it like this, don't you?
Yes, I know, but I brought gifts, didn't I?
You still need to say thank you.
Is that so?
This is why I hate country girls. God, you'd better be prepared from now on. Cassie, can I have a word? Actually, I have a request.
Tom, what's wrong? You said you were going to check on your mother today, right?
Yeah, and I haven't talked about it before, but I thought I'd ask now.
You know, you seem very reluctant to tell me.
It's already been 3 months since he died, right? Well, it's not like we were close friends, but it's about my dad.
Your dad? He was a nice guy, wasn't he?
I always had the image of him being pushed around by Mom and being exhausted at the end.
So, what is it?
I don't think she's crazy, but she was so out of it that she almost started a fire.
What? What do you mean?
When I arrived home, I smelled something bad, so I went to the kitchen and found that the food had been left simmering and burning.
The stove safety didn't work.
I know. It's supposed to be on. If I hadn't arrived, the whole house would have been on fire.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's why I'm worried. I know my mom is a little weird, and she said all that stuff about her being important.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be close to her. She's a bit of a special type of person, isn't she?
But I don't know, maybe we could live together?
Living with your mother? With my mother-in-law?
I know. You can't do that, can you?
But I'm not sure I can live with her in the special way that your mother would want.
I know. Oh, but wait. There's that property, right? Basically, we could live separately, see? I'm afraid I'll regret it if I don't. Will you think about it?
Oh, that property? I'll think about it and check it out.
Thanks.
Hey, what is the meaning of this? Where are you? I told you what to do today, didn't I? I have proof that I talked with you by text.
Oh, I'm at work right now. In your proof, you can see I wrote that already.
You were supposed to come over here this morning and do your chores today. Bring an apron and come quickly.
Are you not able to read the words in my reply or something? Can you see them?
I can see them and I'm reading them.
Oh, that's good.
So what? I'm just saying, let the other employees take care of it. A woman can't get ahead anyway, even if she works hard at her job. You just have to do the bare minimum. The truth is, I should have asked you to quit when you got married. But you are still fighting against me, your husband's mother, whom you should take very seriously. I think you should fulfill your duties as a daughter-in-law at least on your days off.
If you put it that way, you're also a woman and a wife.
What?
Even though it's one building, there are two families in that house. Why don't you take care of your own space by yourself?
What do you think I'm going to say? Listen, I am your husband's mother. Once my son has a wife, my position becomes that of a mother-in-law. It is the way a daughter-in-law should treat her mother-in-law with respect and obey what she says. If you have time to quibble, you have time to come home and do your chores.
My lunch break is about to end, so if you'll excuse me...
Wait a minute. That's right, it's lunchtime. I told you to be back by noon, and I told you to make lunch too. I came home hungry because I was expecting you.
You're an adult. Why don't you make it and eat it yourself?
I thought you were going to make it, so I don't have any ingredients.
Well, I'm busy.
Huh? Hey, Cassie. That's enough. I'm special, remember? You're being too selfish. Well, the weekend has begun, Cassie. It's the second week of the month, so Tom has to work, right? Which means you're supposed to be home alone.
Good morning. That's a great deduction.
It might be because I read a detective novel yesterday. You see, I'm sensitive to people's feelings. I'm easily influenced. I'm a sensitive and special type.
Sensitive to human emotion,
Today is the day you'll do the housework. So, come on, hurry up.
Well, it looks like you missed the point.
Huh?
I'm already out today.
Huh?
Tom is with me.
Oh, Tom too?
Unfortunately, you missed the whole thing. We had made a plan to go to the shopping mall together today.
Are you happy that I missed it? I mean, we live together, right? Why don't you invite me? I told you to take care of me.
Because you don't like crowds, do you, mother-in-law? Huh? When I invited you to go shopping before, you said so and turned me down with an annoyed look on your face. Tom heard that, and out of concern, he didn't bother to invite you this time.
Tom?
Yes, Tom said so, and I merely followed his advice. So that's why I didn't invite you.
But you know what? Do you know anything about courtesy or etiquette?
Courtesy again? More importantly, didn't you say the other day that a wife is supposed to obey her husband?
Yes, I did, didn't I? Well, you're getting a little sassy, aren't you? As the mother of a son, I'm worried about you.
But isn't that right? So there's no reason for you to complain, right? I was just following my husband's instructions. If you have a problem with that, tell me.
That's what I call being cheeky. That's not very cute.
Sorry, I'm about to arrive at the mall, so I'll end the conversation here. You came over here again, didn't you?
What are you talking about? I didn't go over there. You complained to Tom and took my key away from me.
What about the paper on the table?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
What are these divorce papers?
I don't know, but if there's such a thing, maybe Tom put it there. It's already filled out, right? Only he can do that, right? And I'm not going in there, am I?
Did Tom put this here?
Yes. Now you know. Tom is on his mother's side. When I accused you of disrespecting me, he immediately brought me the divorce papers. And now it's in your hands.
Huh. This is a novel kind of harassment.
What harassment?
You have absolutely no desire to get along with your own son's wife. How dare you ask me to live with you? You asked me to move in with you in the first place, but I didn't follow any of the rules, did I? So why do you have to make it sound like I'm the bad guy?
It's because you don't care about me in the first place. I don't need a daughter-in-law who treats me that way. If you don't want to divorce my son, you have to take care of me, okay? Keep those divorce papers as a reminder to you. If you can't take care of your husband's mother, then you have no choice but to divorce him.
If I don't take care of you?
Yes. If you can't do that, then you don't have a choice. I want you to divorce my son right now.
I'm already divorced.
What?
I actually had the day off today.
Oh, really?
I went shopping in the morning and came back at lunchtime to find a green piece of paper. And it had Tom's name on it, so I thought I'd take it out and look.
What? You just took it out like that? I see. I get it. You're kidding, right? Are you trying to have fun by teasing me with that?
No, that's not it. If Tom agreed to it, then there's nothing I can do.
What?
It wouldn't be right for someone else to sign the divorce papers, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Even you wouldn't do such a lousy thing, would you?
No, I wouldn't. Of course not.
Is that right? If he says he wants it, I have no choice but to let him go.
No, it's just a reminder.
Well, I have a job and an income, and I don't have children. If one of us wants to end it, it's the end of the marriage.
That being said, I can't believe you're going to leave so soon. Don't you think that's something you would discuss more?
What? You wanted a divorce, right? That's what you wanted.
Not really.
Well, we're strangers from now on, aren't we?
If you filed the papers, I guess so.
Goodbye.
Excuse me, Cassie? Hey, Cassie, wait a minute. I've been getting some strange calls. Don't ignore me. Write back. It's about your parents.
Who are you?
Who am I? What are you talking about?
I'm just checking to make sure you're not a scammer.
It's me.
Who? A scammer?
I'm Tom's mother.
Oh, my ex-mother-in-law.
You're being rude. It's faster to talk on the phone, so answer it. You're not busy, are you?
What? I'm at work right now, and I'm busy.
Of course, I'm the priority, right? Your ex-mother-in-law has a problem to discuss.
Oh, that's right. Even though we are divorced, I don't think it's right to call you that, so I will call you by your name. So, Sandra, what can I do for you?
Ah, yes. I think your father has gone a bit senile.
What? What about my father?
He told me to get out of this house. And he wants me out by the end of the month. That's beyond rude.
Is that so?
Why do I have to move out of this house? I know you're a bit strange yourself, but you must think this is ridiculous, don't you? He talks about this house like he owns it. Maybe he should go to the hospital for an examination.
Well, it's not my father who's mistaken. Do you know what you're saying is crazy? I think my father is talking very clearly.
What? I see. So then, both father and daughter are insane people. And you don't even know it. What a strange bunch of people.
No matter what you say, it's a done deal that you have to leave. My father told you that the contract ends at the end of this month.
Contract?
Yes. It is only natural since you did not renew the contract for the house. Therefore, my father, who is the landlord of the house, informed you of the move-out date. What is so strange about this?
You say he is renting the house? What?
Did you forget? I thought I explained it to you when you moved in.
What? Wait. Because when my husband passed away, we started living together as two families. Tom bought the duplex for me.
We did not buy it, but we signed a lease agreement. The house was originally my grandparents' house and my parents' house. In other words, it belonged to my family. A little while after both of my grandparents passed away, we decided to rent it out. Years later, your husband passed away. The previous resident also moved out due to the end of his contract. So, we signed a lease agreement in my name, and you, Tom, and I began to live together as two households. That's funny. I thought I explained all this to you. I seem to remember that you replied that you were satisfied with everything we explained to you.
Oh, is that right?
I am sure that Tom was also present at that time. Well, anyway, that's what happened. You need to be moving out at the end of this month, please.
Please wait. I don't know where I'm supposed to go if you suddenly say that.
I heard that Tom is trying to arrange for you to go back to your hometown.
What?
Well, as expected, it is difficult for your brother to live with you in your parents' house. But he is willing to help you for the time being, as long as you rent an apartment nearby.
Oh, is that so? Then, well, I guess I can manage.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to leave now. I have an early start tomorrow morning, so I'd like to go to bed early tonight.
Oh, well, I'm a little upset because I didn't expect this. Well, as long as Tom is here, I'm done with you who can't take care of me.
I see.
After all that, it looks like the divorce was the right decision. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, bye.
Hey, I need your help. Cassie? Cassie!
What is it? I'm a stranger now, so I don't owe you anything.
Don't say that. It's something only you can do.
No, there's nothing I can do, nothing I'm obligated to do, and I don't want to help you.
I want you to call off the divorce. I want you and Tom to make up.
What? Reconcile? Why?
It's Tom. He wants to cut ties with me because I bullied you and ruined his marriage, and he wants to send me back to my hometown by myself.
Ah, well, that's what's going to happen, isn't it?
Huh?
Well, Sandra, about the divorce papers that I was given, I noticed from the beginning that the part that should have been filled in by Tom was written by you.
Oh?
It's easy to tell from the handwriting. They're totally different.
You noticed it, and yet you submitted it?
Yes, I did. Of course, I did it with his consent.
Huh?
In the first place, there was no way I could leave work to do chores for you. Isn't it strange that you don't understand that?
I'm special, and Tom takes good care of me, so I thought it wouldn't be a problem. Tom is so talented that he would have no problem getting a job no matter where he goes.
Wow, that's a great idea.
Ha ha! What are you going to do?
When I asked about the divorce papers via text, Tom was standing next to me.
You're lying.
He was. He was reading all the texts you sent me.
But you still divorced?
Well, we registered our marriage again yesterday.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'll try to be as clear as possible. Tom prepared the marriage certificate and submitted it to the city office on the premise that he would take my surname.
What? That's not right. I will allow you to get back together, but not like that. You must change Tom's last name back right now. You must take our family name as you had already done.
Why?
Because a wife is supposed to obey her husband's mother. If you remarried to Tom, you can't run away from it because your position is the same, regardless of whether you change your family name or not, okay? If you are his wife, listen to me. Immediately. Even at this very moment.
That's the thing. Don't you understand yet that Tom hates you?
What do you mean?
You said it yourself earlier. You said that you were told that he would disown you for bullying his wife.
I am not a bully. This is the kind of education that a mother-in-law should give to her daughter-in-law.
Is it education to force your daughter-in-law to take time off work and do the housework so that you can lounge around? Is it education to write divorce papers without your son's permission and use him as a tool to make your daughter-in-law do what you say? Don't make me laugh.
But it is natural for a wife to take care of her mother-in-law.
Taking care of someone is different than following their every selfish whim.
Selfish?
If Tom has cut you out of his life, you are nothing but a stranger to me too.
Give Tom back to me.
Tom left you of his own volition, so I don't need you to tell me what to do. Please return to your hometown gracefully. Now I will really leave you.
What is this? You've ruined my life plan. Hurry up and pick up the phone. Why doesn't anyone care about me?
After that, when she realized she would not get a reply, I got a long email from my mother-in-law calling it a lesson to me. I blocked her without reading it. I showed the content to my husband once, but he stopped looking at it halfway through because he was sick of it. Apparently, Tom had been contacted a lot too. She feels sorry for herself and says Tom is the only family she has left, so how could he be so cold to her? Tom has also blocked her now. His uncle is in charge of his mother, and in case of a real emergency, he would contact Tom, so there's no need to be worried. According to his uncle, my mother-in-law had always been attached to her mother, and this was the result of being spoiled. So now she is forced to help out at the farm that belonged to her parents from morning till evening every day. She is told that if she wants to live in her hometown, she needs to help out, and if she doesn't like it, she can leave. Tom and I have returned to a normal life and are spending our days calmly. I want to enjoy my life and be happy.
Hey, Laura, what do you think you're doing? I heard you didn't see him off again today. You weren't sleeping when your husband was preparing to go for work, were you? You've been treating him so badly, but you're still his wife, even though you are unbelievably lazy wife. This can't be happening. My son doesn't need a lazy wife like you. You two should get a divorce. Hello, Bellatrix. That's not true. Today, Andrew went for work very early. He left at around 5 a.m., which is much earlier than usual. He said that I don't have to get up early for him. Just because I couldn't send him off to work doesn't mean that I don't see him off every day. So are you saying that Andrew told you to stay in bed and you didn't send him off just because it was too early for you? That's an excuse? You are spoiled and lazy. You know what? If you were born in the same year as I was, you'd be divorced by now. I won't spoil you. I'll keep an eye on you. As my son's wife, you'd better behave. I won't allow Andrew to take pity on you. Julie understood. By the way, Bellatrix, how did you know the time Andrew left for work? Such a silly question. I've been talking with him by WhatsApp every day since 5 a.m. Didn't you notice that? So I know when he goes, what time he leaves the house. I know everything. I know everything about my son. You're using WhatsApp? I didn't know about that. You texted Andrew that early every day? Do you have any idea how busy he is every morning before work? What are you talking about? Oh, are you jealous? It's just a message. You can look at it quickly and reply within an hour. You don't even know that? You're way behind me. Within an hour. Do you even set a time limit for Andrew to reply? I didn't know about that. I'm not surprised at all. This is our family rule. This rule is not new. It's been in place since the day he got his phone. You are his wife, so you must remember that rule. If you don't, we won't tolerate that. Do I have to obey the same rule too? Okay then, I'll try my best. Oh, you only have 10 minutes, not an hour to reply. It's easy, right? You're just lounging around anyway. Reply within 10 minutes. There's no way you need an hour to do that. What? 10 minutes? I'm busy too. Isn't it obvious? Stop messing around with me. You're my son's wife. I'll train you to be a better wife. If you can't do that, you must divorce my son. I don't want my son to stay married with a wife who can't even keep her promises. Oh no. I can't do it every time since I'm not holding my cell phone all day and all night. I won't accept any excuses. This is my decision as Andrew's mother. Also, make sure you send Andrew off properly tomorrow. Do not use his early work hours as an excuse. Do I make myself clear? Moreover, you must come to my house this evening. This evening? Excuse me, Bellatrix. I have an appointment to take Ginny to the otolaryngology this evening. That's not so hard. Just take her to the otolaryngology and then come over to my house. It's not that difficult. You're just making excuses again. But I can't leave her inside the house by herself. She's only 5 and she needs me to stay with her. She'll be fine. She's a big-hearted girl like you. She'll flatter the adults around her and do something about it. Besides, girls grow up on their own, even if you leave them alone. I told you, didn't I? I'm a firm believer in what I say. Be sure to come here in the evening. Do you understand me? I'll have Andrew to divorce you if you don't listen to my orders. If you want to stay married to my son, then do as I say. Okay, I'll make it work. I'll be there on time this evening. You should have said that in the beginning. You're a real pain in the ass, you know that? You're also not a pretty wife. I wonder what did Andrew like about you? Nothing good at all. Hey, I heard you. What are you doing? I heard you made Andrew pick up your daughter from the otolaryngology, didn't you? You shouldn't have done that. He's tired from work, and you're such a terrible wife to have made him pick up your daughter. I can't believe mothers today can't even take care of their own daughters. You're just taking advantage of Andrew to do things on behalf of you. This is unforgivable. You said that your orders are absolute, so I obeyed what you said yesterday. I went to your house to clean up and pick up the food you made for Andrew, didn't I? Don't you dare to talk back to me like that. You're just treating Andrew as if he were some sort of servant. You're just not good at what you do. I'm not treating Andrew like a servant. Jenny is also his child. It's normal for a married couple to take care of their child together. It can be hard for parents at times, but isn't it fun to raise a child together like that? When I asked Andrew to take care of our daughter, he looked very excited and said he was happy to do that. He laughed and said it was the first time he was accompanying Jenny to the hospital, and he also seemed to be enjoying it too. You think he said that seriously? You're such a silly girl. He was just trying to impress you. He couldn't say no because he was afraid of you, the mean wife. You should at least understand that. You can't understand people's feelings, can you? You're pathetic. The mean wife? Did Andrew say so? He's a very nice boy, unlike you. He's sensitive, so even if he thinks about something, there's no way he'd say it. He won't say how he truly feels, and I'm sure about that. I'm his mother. I know everything. I can tell by his words and the tone of his voice that he doesn't like it. His voice? Did you talk to him directly? You said that you were only texting him by WhatsApp, weren't you? Yes, we've been texting each other. He's busy, so I didn't call him. Unlike you, I care about my son. He's too busy to pick up the phone when I call him. You didn't hear his voice, did you? You said something about words, tone of voice. Shut up! I don't have to hear his voice, but I can get sense how Andrew feels just by reading his messages. Unlike you, I'm his mother. Our hearts are connected to each other. I see. But this time, we did it after discussing it between the two of us as a married couple, and Andrew enjoyed it. So it's already resolved. I thought it was fine since I didn't bother you. Jeez, that's not the issue. You should use your head and think more. If you are a wife, you shouldn't bother your husband. It's something you have to manage on your own. You're depending on your husband for everything. When I was young, I didn't let my husband do anything. We can't let that man bother us, isn't that right? That's what I call supporting my husband. You should learn more from me. Do you know what I mean? Don't make me say the same thing every time I talk to you. Yes, I'll try to work harder. Do you really understand? You're just trying to run away from problems, aren't you? I'll have to talk with Andrew more about this and have him dump you. I can see right through you. Laura, I'm so sorry for your loss. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I had no idea your father had been ill for so many years. I'm sorry that I didn't notice. Thank you for your concern, Bellatrix. About my father, I didn't tell people that he was sick because he wanted to keep that as a secret. The home care nurse took a good care of him when he was still alive. My father trusts her a lot, and so do I. She's been a great help to us. Well, glad to hear that. I'm sure your father didn't want you to worry about him. He's a very kind man. I'd do the same thing if I were him. I don't want to cause trouble for my son. I want him to always have a smile on his face. So don't beat yourself up, okay? You did a great job. Oh, Bellatrix, thank you very much. I feel much better now that you say that. I haven't been able to go home often, and I haven't been able to let my father see Ginny at all. It's been so hard, and I thought there was something more I could have done for him. It's okay. Your father doesn't blame you for what happened to him. On the contrary, I'm sure he cared for you very much. You are his precious daughter, aren't you? Yes, you're right. I was raised by a very kind father. That's why he left his legacy, didn't he? Legacy? What are you talking about? Well, the big house, the magnificent vase of flowers in the room during the funeral, also your father's expensive wristwatch, and there was even a large painting. All of those are luxury brand items, aren't they? All of them belong to you, right? You don't have any siblings, and your relatives are estranged. You're the only daughter, so you're going to inherit all of them. Am I right? Well, yes, but they're all mementos of my father. Why did you ask that? It's nothing. I was just checking. Anyway, why don't you get some rest? I think you need some time to rest both mentally and physically. You can leave the rest to me. I'll take care of your parents' house for you. As you know, I'm good at organizing and cleaning. No, I can't let you do that. I know it takes time, but I'll do it by myself, on my own pace. No need to hesitate, Laura. I'm the only one who can help you now. In times like this, you should let me help you. You can count on me since I'm your mother-in-law. No, but there may be things I think are important, and I'm sure that it's difficult for you to choose between them. I told you, from now on, I'm your mother, so leave it to me. I'll make sure to distinguish between important things and things to throw away. No, that's fine, really. Please kindly leave me alone. Bellatrix, are you listening to me? Bellatrix, I'm surprised to hear that you brought a person from the real estate agent to my parents' house. What in the world are you gonna do with that house? You can't do whatever you want without permission. Laura, I've been dreaming about this for a long time. I was going to proceed secretly, but... Dream? A new family house! Oops! I should have kept this as a secret. What do you mean? When my son got married, I'll live together with him and his wife. Then, his wife will take care of all the house chores. I'll be free from the duty of taking care of my husband, and I'll hang out with some friends to sing, which is my hobby. And when I come home, my favorite meal is ready, and I can take a bath whenever I want. I've been dreaming about that since a long time ago. Wouldn't that be wonderful? That's the best part of having a daughter-in-law. You're not going to do that in my father's house, are you? Oh, no. I wouldn't do it in that house. I'm very picky about my tastes, you know. I want a Western-looking house, which is quite popular recently. I don't want to live in your parents' old-fashioned house. Well, I do like the size of it anyway. Old-fashioned house? How rude. It's a beautiful historic house. That house was inherited by my father from my grandfather. But it's your house now, isn't it? Well, I'm the owner now. Right? Gosh, I wonder how hard it is to explain things to you. I was trying to say that I own that house. I beg your pardon? Stop kidding me. Of course it's not your house. Because what belongs to the wife of my son belongs to his family. It's obvious. I will decide what I want to do with that house, and you have no choice. Do you really think you're allowed to be selfish like that? I won't allow that to happen. Then you must divorce my son. Seriously? If you won't give me the house, then divorce Andrew. I don't want him to stay married to such an uncaring wife. I went to the trouble of giving you the chance for filial piety, and you want to pass up that chance? Filial piety? That's right. You don't have parents or relatives anymore, do you? You don't even have a home to go back to. I'm saying that I'll create a home for you to go back to, and I'll be your parent. And I'm giving you the chance for filial piety. You should be so grateful that I care for you that much. Oh dear, you were kind enough to talk to me and Jenny just because you wanted to make some investigation of my parents' house? Of course not! I did it because I sincerely wanted to support you, you know. I felt sorry for Andrew if you guys are depressed. Oh, and I went looking for the deed of the house, but it wasn't at your place. The deed? So that's why you went to my father's house, didn't you? Well, yes, of course. Giving that house to me is your first act of filial piety. So please give me the deed of that house or change the owner's name to me as soon as possible. Well, even if you don't want to do that, I can ask Andrew to destroy the house. I've told you that you have no right to choose, haven't I? I can't believe it. It's insane. Just because you don't like me, you even tried to take the inheritance from my father? I don't think a person with kindness will do such a thing. And you're trying to use my inheritance for your own desires? Please leave my father's belongings and the house alone. You can say whatever you want. I'm not listening to you. I'm going to turn that house into a duplex. That's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, and you'd better sell or throw away everything in that house as soon as possible. You won't need those in the new house. Well, I'll give you 2 months to clean up and do the paperwork. Just get it over with. And when you're done, let me know at your earliest convenience. I'm bringing in the person from a real estate agent that I'm familiar with, and I've already talked to him. See you later. What's going on? Why is there a stranger living in that house? I didn't hear anything about that. I thought you cleared out your house. My dream of having a duplex is falling apart because of a stranger. What the hell did you do? Give me an explanation that makes sense. I went over there to help clean the house, and there was a stranger in the house. They even changed the locks in the house so I couldn't get in. There were many security cameras at the house too. Who are those people? Do you know them? Bellatrix, the truth is, the house is no longer mine. Huh? What are you talking about? Who's going to believe that nonsense? That house was your father's legacy. It's important to you, right? You gave it away to strangers just like that? You were always complaining to me whenever I told you that I want to do something with that house, weren't you? I didn't give it away. I gave them the house as a token of my gratitude to my father's former home care nurse and her family. A home care nurse and her family? Why? Were you threatened? They are strangers. Are you out of your mind to give the house to strangers? I can't believe it. Why did you do that? The house should have been mine. It was never yours from the start. Are you sure you understood what I've told you before? I don't remember giving it to you. I had no intention of giving it to you from the beginning. Besides, that house is not an inheritance from my father. He gave it to me when I was still alive. When did he give it to you? Does that mean that the house has been yours for a long time? Oh my God! That means you could have built a duplex much earlier. How could you keep such an important thing as a secret from me? Did you do it on purpose? Tell me quickly. You are my son's wife, so I'm in charge of managing your property. I can't believe you kept such an important thing from me and Andrew. You two really should have a divorce. I don't trust a person like you. I can't stand the thought of living with a liar like you. Divorce Andrew right away. By the way, are you also trying to steal my family's property too? Oh my God. Bellatrix, I have nothing to hide. I've told Andrew everything. On the contrary, he even knew about my father's condition before I told him about that. Huh? What? Why? Well, at the hospital, my father asked him to take care of me. He also said we can do whatever we want with the house. He said we don't have to keep it forever. We can sell it or whatever. So me and Andrew thought about it and decided about what would be the best thing to do. We decided to give the house to the home care nurse who had kindly took care of my father for several years instead of us. But when we tried to give it to her as a gift, she refused. So we are renting it to her now with a term of 10 years. So after 10 years, that house will be mine. My son really did a great job. No, the agreement was that after 10 years, the house would belong to the home care nurse. She agreed to that. Oh no! Then that house, my dream, will be completely in someone else's hands? Please don't misunderstand me. I've told you many times, from the beginning, that house doesn't belong to you. It belongs to me. What I do with that is up to me. Andrew knows that. You think you are allowed to be so selfish even though you are my son's wife? With whose permission can you do such a thing? Divorce Andrew right away. I can't take it anymore. Bellatrix, please stop being so selfish. Were you even listening to what I told you? Besides, Andrew agreed to this decision. Listen to me carefully. I'm gonna say it to you one more time. I've already discussed with Andrew everything about renting that house to someone and giving it away after 10 years. That's because Andrew is just being nice to you that he can't even say what he wanted to say. He couldn't disobey you, so here we are, the evil wife. Are you trying to manipulate my son just like that? I'm on my way over there now. Call Andrew and tell him to come home. I can't wait even for one more minute. Call him? It's still noon. Andrew is at work right now. Don't be so selfish. I can't call him out for something like this. It will just interfere his work. It's too much trouble. If you can't, I'll call him. What a useless woman you are. You just don't want to call Andrew, right? That's not going to happen. Please don't do that. You really are annoying. Why are you bothering your own son? Huh? What did you say? I'm his mother, you know. I just want to let my son know since this is an important thing. Children listen to their parents. Gosh, Bellatrix, it's not important at all. It's not even life-threatening, is it? Please leave your son alone. In the first place, it's not an emergency, and you're calling Andrew. It will cause trouble for the company he works for. They'll just think that you are insane. You'll embarrass your son too. If he doesn't answer, I'll just go to his office. I have to talk to him quickly and kick you out of the house. Going to his office? I think it's useless. Andrew is not there. Well, I shouldn't tell you about this, but looks like I have no choice. He actually resigned from that company years ago. What? What do you mean? Years ago? Resigned? No way, that's impossible. Yes, you used to go to the company where Andrew worked 3 times a week. I heard that you went there to have lunch with him or to have dinner together after work. I heard that you didn't allow him to work overtime. That's why you were sitting at the entrance of the company, right? Hey, what's wrong with that? I wasn't interrupting his work. I just wanted to be together with my son. I have to look out for him. I need to make sure he's doing his job and not being bullied by his colleagues. If you were a parent, you'd do the same thing. You might think that it's the right thing to do, but for most people, that's crazy. Do you know his boss at work warned him about that a lot? Even if I told you in a roundabout way, you didn't listen to me. Everyone was laughing at Andrew and I felt sorry for him. I don't think you, who only cares about yourself, even noticed. That can't be true. Andrew didn't like me. His colleagues were laughing at him. It's just jealousy, isn't it? They envied him because his mother are taking a very good care of him. Do you really think so? Do you have any idea about how Andrew really feels? What about now? Andrew hasn't replied to your text, has he? Maybe he's not even reading it. I heard from Andrew that he's been reading all of your messages but didn't reply. Oh, but you were spying on him by checking the time when he read your messages. And I heard you even tried to secretly put a GPS on his phone. What? How did you find out about that? Because Andrew is working as a smartphone app developer right now. Oh no! He knows, so he'll turn off his phone when he rides the subway. That way, you won't know where his company is. How much trouble are you going to put your son through? He was lamenting that if he did a bad job of blocking incoming calls or something like that, you would even come to the house. But that's all over today. We're at our limit. What? What do you mean by that? We've decided to sell the money from renting the house and the things in my father's house and migrate. Migrate? Where? I didn't hear you talk about that. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you anyway. I don't want you to spy on us. Wait! Please don't take him away from me. He's all I have. I beg you. That's for Andrew to decide. It's not for me to say, but this environment is not good for you and Andrew. I don't want to. I don't want to leave him. We are meant to be together. I shudder just thinking about getting separated from my son. We've always hated what you've done to us, you know that? But we've been holding back for a long time. Andrew is kind, so he couldn't tell his precious mother about how he really feels. I know that too, so I've been trying to treat you nicely. But we were fed up with your selfish behavior, and we've had enough. You despise our daughter and keep demanding me to get a divorce every day. You even tried to sell my father's house without my permission. Do you think you are allowed to do whatever you want just because you're my mother-in-law? I don't think so. You are so selfish. I can't take it anymore. We're under a lot of stress because of you. I'm sorry I went too far, so give me a second chance. Give me a chance to apologize to Andrew. I need him. I told you, didn't I? Andrew is the one who's decided. Anyway, are you telling me that you'll only apologize to Andrew? You're the kind of person who never wavers until the end, aren't you? I'm sorry. Enough is enough. I have a plane to catch, so I gotta go. Thank you for your support. I won't contact you ever again. Goodbye. Please, wait! After moving to a new place and settling down, I received a call from my father-in-law. He said that his wife, who had been so aggressive, had become quiet and tended to stay at home without a trace. Whenever the phone rang, she would be excited since she thought that it's from her son. But then, she would be disappointed since it wasn't. It seems that being separated from his son was the most difficult thing for her to endure. Rather than taking care of her son, she must have been completely dependent on him. My father-in-law has told me that he will take care of his wife. It may be a rough therapy, but we are not going to contact her so that she can properly reflect on what she has done. We then bought a house in a rural area with the money we gained from working hard so that our family of 3 could make a fresh start. We are busy working together, helping each other out, but right now, we are living our happiest life. And if one day my mother-in-law realizes her mistake, we may meet her again. However, it's not possible yet. Well, I don't plan to see her for now until she properly reflects on her mistakes.
Hey, Ezra. We need to finalize the date for the wedding soon. What should we do? We need to set a specific date. Huh? Are you still talking about that? Just pick a random date. I'm busy.
A random date? It's our wedding. It takes time to prepare and I want to decide early.
Just decide it on your own. I don't care. The bride is the star of the event, so do whatever you want.
Don't say that. I want to decide together. It's our important day, and I want us to discuss it properly and decide together.
I'm telling you to do whatever you want. Don't consult me about that.
We're going to live together from now on, so let's discuss things properly.
You're really annoying. I'm not interested in such trivial matters.
Annoying? Do you really think that?
Yeah, I really think that. I'm tired of always having to go along with your plans.
Going along with my plans? I'm doing this for us.
You're always thinking only about yourself. It was the same with our last trip. We only went to places you wanted to go, and you didn't listen to any of my suggestions.
But that was...
And when we redecorated the house, you just pushed your tastes on me.
It's our house, so we should...
We should? Don't make me laugh. In the end, it's always your opinion that wins.
That's not true.
And last weekend too. Even though I said I wanted to relax, you made plans to meet your friends without asking me.
They are important friends, and it was a rare chance to see them.
You always prioritize your own schedule.
Ezra, I really...
Really what? Your really is always self-centered.
Ezra, I really just want to cherish our future together.
Our future, huh? You're only thinking about your own future.
That's not true.
Yeah, I got it. So we were talking about the wedding date, right?
Yes.
I'm telling you to decide it however you want. I don't care.
But then, it wouldn't be something we decided together, would it?
Enough already, Abigail. I'm tired of keeping up with your pace.
Ezra, this is an important day for both of us.
An important day, huh? Fine. When do you want it?
Thank you, Ezra. How about the 3rd weekend of next month?
That day, I had plans to go drinking with my friends.
A drinking party? But isn't the wedding more important?
Fine. If you insist, that day is okay. But there's one condition.
A condition? What?
You handle all the wedding preparations. I'm busy.
Okay. Ezra, where did you go? If something happened, even a little, please tell me. Are you in the bathroom maybe? If so, please come back quickly. Everyone is waiting. If you're checking WhatsApp, please reply. I'm worried. There's no time. Honestly, where did you go on such an important day? The wedding is about to start, you know? You haven't even finished changing or preparing. Considering the time needed to change, we're really cutting it close. Please, come back quickly. What on earth happened? Nobody can reach you. It's causing a commotion here and everybody is worried. Please reply quickly.
Sorry, my reply is late. I got delayed by various procedures.
What? What procedures were necessary?
Submitting the divorce papers.
What?
Today's wedding is canceled. Canceled.
Ezra? What are you talking about all of a sudden? I've been worried because I couldn't reach you. And now you say this out of the blue? Submitting divorce papers? What do you mean? We just submitted the marriage registration 5 days ago. And now you do this? The marriage registration was to build our future together. Why is this happening?
The divorce is your fault. Look back at your actions. Think for a moment and you'll understand.
Me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You cheater. I know you've been meeting another guy in secret.
What? That's absurd. I've never cheated, and I have no reason to be accused of such a thing.
Liar. I saw you being friendly with another guy. Even so, I waited silently for your apology until today. And then, what was that WhatsApp message earlier? I can't stand your attitude.
Earlier? You mean the one I sent because I was worried since you didn't come? What's wrong with that?
Worried, huh? Ignoring your own cheating? Not even a single apology and ordering me around from above? That message made me decide to divorce you.
I'm telling you, I didn't cheat. I don't know what you saw, but it's a misunderstanding.
I know submitting the divorce papers without you is not right. But you also did something incorrect. Since it's your fault we're divorcing, it's the same thing.
I'm not cheating. More importantly, just come to the venue for now. Arguing over WhatsApp won't solve anything.
There's no way I'm going. Since we're divorced, the wedding is canceled, period. You who caused this, take responsibility and resolve the situation.
You're just jumping to conclusions and causing a scene by yourself. If you say you have proof, show it to me.
I'm saying this because I have proof. There's no need to go through all that. It's a fact.
Since our stories don't match, you need to show me, or the conversation won't move forward.
Are you trying to buy time? You're so stubborn. But this is the end for us. I'll make sure to demand alimony from you later.
Enough, Ezra. Everything you're saying is a misunderstanding, and I don't want it to end like this.
Prepare yourself, cheater. I'll make sure you take full responsibility. Hey, cheater. Are you listening? Do you know how much I've endured? Because of you, my life is a mess. Pay $100,000 for the wedding costs and alimony. Considering how much I've suffered, that's a fair amount. I'll give you 3 weeks to pay everything at once. These 3 weeks are my last bit of kindness. Normally, I'd demand it immediately. Given the mental anguish your cheating has caused me, even this isn't enough. Don't run away. If you can't do it, you'll earn my eternal hatred.
Abigail, can I have a moment? I'm very sorry to trouble you with this message. I'm truly sorry for what happened today. Oh, Ruby, good evening.
I apologize for what my son has done.
No, I know you were also confused, so please don't apologize.
Thank you. I really appreciate you staying calm and talking even in this situation. Our family wants to understand your feelings as well.
Thank you.
You see, My husband and I both believe you are not that kind of person. We know your sincerity and efforts, and we want to believe that. But when various things happen, it's natural for relatives to worry. Many relatives are insisting on clarifying the truth about the affair. We're trying to convince them, but it's hard without evidence. So please, cooperate with us. I apologize if this upsets you, but you really didn't cheat, right? We're also worried and need to clarify things to convince the relatives.
Yes, I absolutely did not. I have no one important to me other than Ezra. Being suspected of such a thing is truly upsetting.
Do you have any idea of something that might have caused a misunderstanding? There might have been a situation where you were mistaken for being with another man. Even a small detail could help. Even if it wasn't a affair, was it possible you met someone?
Well,
even a small misunderstanding can become a big issue now, so any small detail would help. Can you try to remember?
if I have to point out anything, it would be my brother. I told Ezra about it in advance, but maybe that caused the misunderstanding?
Oh, the tall gentleman we met yesterday. He was very polite and left a strong impression. He just returned from an overseas assignment 5 days ago, right? You must have been happy to reunite after being apart for so long.
Yes, we went out for a meal the day after he returned, but I told Ezra about it, and Ezra had met my brother before.
Yes, that's right. That's why I can't understand why Ezra would have such a misunderstanding. I understand. I believe you. I don't know where Ezra is, but it seems he has friends he can contact. I'll ask for their cooperation to get some information.
Yes, I'm sorry for the trouble. Thank you so much. Your cooperation is truly reassuring.
Abigail, I'm sorry for causing you so much worry. I'm sorry for the delayed response. I finally found out about Ezra. I got some information from Ezra's friend.
Thank you, Ruby. So what information did you get?
Well, it turns out there was an astonishing misunderstanding, to the point where I'm really disheartened by my son's foolishness.
What? What kind of misunderstanding was it? I'm worried too.
If it's not too much trouble, can we talk in person? There are too many things that can't be conveyed over the phone or messages. I also want to apologize to your parents and brother. I deeply regret that our son has caused such a situation. I know it's sudden, but my husband and I would like to visit this afternoon, if that's okay.
I understand. In that case, how about the restaurant near the north exit of Central Station, where we went before? Is 1 p.m. okay?
There? Got it. I think that's a good place. Thank you. Hey, Abigail. Today marks the promised 3 weeks. Where's the $100,000 transfer? We divorced because of your cheating, so hurry up and pay the alimony. Or, don't tell me, do you still think you're my wife? That's pathetic and creepy. Listen, transfer the $100,000 by today. If you say it's impossible today, it'll be considered a breach of promise, and the amount will keep increasing for every delay. Hey, you seriously need to stop messing around. Why haven't you transferred the $100,000? Our divorce is because of your cheating. Since you don't seem remorseful, I'm raising the alimony to $200,000. If you don't pay by today, it will definitely increase. Hurry up and give me the money. Abigail, what are you thinking? Are you out of your mind? You were the one cheating, so why am I getting billed? How dare you demand $100,000 from me? I'm not the one who should be paying. You are. Don't tell me you're thinking that alimony is only for women, like some cliche story.
Stop your whining.
What?
You're talking about the letter that arrived, right? Did you read it properly?
It mentioned paying my alimony and all the wedding costs, which made no sense.
What's unclear about that? If anything, it's you who don't make sense.
What did you say?
You should realize that receiving that letter at your address means everything has been exposed. I'm shocked you didn't understand something so simple.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
The place you've been hiding since ditching the wedding is your lover's apartment. It was easy to find out. Do you know how much effort it took to track you down?
How do you know that? I haven't told anyone. How did you get that information?
Of course, I investigated. I believed in you, but I couldn't stay silent after being cheated on. Don't underestimate me.
What? How? There's no way you could do that. There's no way you could do that alone.
What I can tell you is that the people you thought were on your side weren't actually your allies. I got information from them.
What? Who would do that? I can't believe it. Who around me would do such a thing?
Let me say it again. I'm not the one who cheated. You're the one who cheated, Ezra. Look at your own actions. Your behavior caused all of this.
What are you talking about? Then what did I see? I have decisive photographic evidence of the moment. Are you still going to deny it? Are you really okay with that?
First of all, do you realize that receiving that letter at your address means everything has been exposed?
Huh?
The place you've been hiding since ditching the wedding is your lover's apartment.
How do you know that?
Of course I investigated.
How?
What I can tell you is that the people you thought were on your side weren't actually your allies.
What?
Let me say it again. I'm not the one who cheated. You're the one who cheated, Ezra.
What are you talking about?
I have decisive photographic evidence of the moment.
What?
Is this the so-called decisive evidence you're talking about? From when we were sitting on the waiting seats because the restaurant was crowded?
How come you have that?
It probably came back to me during the investigation.
Well, fine. So, you have to admit you cheated now.
No, that's my brother.
What?
I told you I was going to have dinner with my brother who had just returned from an overseas assignment that day.
So, there was a lie to meet your lover.
Look at the photo carefully. His hairstyle is different from the last time you saw him. But that's my brother, isn't it?
What?
My brother and I look alike, so that should be a hint, right?
Wait, what? No way.
Have you finally realized your mistake and your foolishness?
No way.
Even now, I'm being as accommodating as possible. In reality, you could be charged for submitting the divorce papers without my consent, and I should be taking steps to annul the divorce. But since your infidelity has come to light, I don't need to do that. So in exchange for overlooking your crime, I've set a high amount for compensation. You're the one who has to pay.
What? I can't pay $100,000. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of money? It's impossible with my income, and there's a limit to how much I can borrow. It's not possible no matter who I ask. Face reality.
It's not about whether you can pay or not. It's that you have to pay. This is about taking responsibility for what you've done. You ruined the wedding and cheated. Did you think you could just run away? Such a naive thought won't be forgiven.
What?
Considering what happened at the wedding, there's a high chance you'll skip out, so you need to pay in a lump sum. I can't trust installment payments from someone who has already run away once. That's why you must pay it all at once.
That's impossible. I don't have that kind of money. Why are you demanding something so unrealistic? Try to be a bit more practical.
Oh, by the way, your mistress didn't seem to know you were married, did she? You were truly the worst. Do you realize how much you hurt her?
What?
Her parents are very angry, so they might also take legal action against you. Have you ever considered the consequences of your actions?
Wait, I'll marry you. That will solve everything, right?
Excuse me?
Yes, if I marry you, everything will be resolved. I'm willing to marry you, so that will solve the problem.
You still don't understand your situation. I can't believe you. Your attitude is astonishing.
What?
A lawyer will be coming to you soon. All discussions will be conducted through them. We won't be talking directly anymore.
No, I'm saying I'll marry you. If we get back together, everything will work out fine. It can be solved so easily.
If someone cheats, it's divorce, right? That's what you said. Take responsibility for your words.
Well, I mean...
I think the same way, so there's no problem with the divorce. From now on, please handle everything through that lawyer.
Hey, Abigail, my parents have disowned me. Are you going to leave me all alone?
That's not my concern. You brought this upon yourself, so take responsibility for your actions.
No way.
I'm going to move forward with my life.
Wait, Abigail. Please, think it over just once. I want to start over.
Starting over is impossible. The trust you broke will never come back.
Hey, Abigail, I can't live without you. Please, come back.
Goodbye, Ezra. I'm looking forward to a future without you. The chaos on the day of the wedding was like a nightmare. But now, it's all in the past. First, about the alimony, Ezra initially refused to pay. However, with the help of the lawyer, he eventually paid the $100,000 in a lump sum. It seems his parents helped him out in the end. Even so, they said, "This is the end," and completely cut ties with Ezra. As for his mistress, she was also a victim. She had no idea that Ezra was married. Her parents were very angry and prepared to take legal action against Ezra. As a result, Ezra had to pay a large sum in damages, and his relationship with her was completely severed. It seems she has also started a new life, which gives me a bit of relief. The news of Ezra's infidelity spread, and his reputation is now in ruins. He quit his job but hasn't been able to find a new one. And I've heard he spends his days in loneliness. He can't return to his family home and is living alone in a cheap apartment. Hearing that gave me a bit of satisfaction. I'm now moving forward and living a new life. I want to find my own happiness again.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!